Did Angel Reese, one of college basketball's brightest stars, really resort to steroids? And did Stephen A. Smith just drop a bombshell about it? What started as whispers has now ignited fiery debates, drawing in major voices and rattling the sports world. So, what's the real story? Let's break down the rumors, the reactions, and whether there's any truth behind this shocking claim.
What is Angel Reese doing on the 50 most influential people as sports figures? Are you kidding me? A woman that rebounds and shows up half naked to games?
If you're going to put a black female from that league on that real estate, shouldn't it be Asia, not Angel Reese? Couple of things. I will say that about that cover with Miss Reese. It's an upgrade from some of the recent swimsuit edition cover models. I will give them that.
Angel Reese isn't just another name in college basketball. She's rapidly become one of the sport's brightest young stars. Her rise to fame has been just as fierce as her playing style, bold, aggressive, and relentlessly determined. Even back in high school, Angel stood out, displaying a natural talent few could match. Her ability to command the court and lead her team earned her instant recognition, quickly setting her apart as something special. As her game evolved, so did her reputation. She transformed from a local standout into a national sensation, with fans hanging on her every performance, eager to see what she'd do next. But with success comes scrutiny. Angel's confidence, both on and off the court, inspired many, yet also sparked controversy at times, drawing even more attention to her life beyond basketball. Now a household name, every step of her career became the subject of discussion, analysis, and heated debate. While her supporters hailed her as a champion, others started questioning what fueled her rapid rise. Was it purely talent and dedication, or was there something more behind her dominance? As whispers turned into speculation, the stage was set for a rumor that could shake everything. Was Angel Reese's success completely natural, or was there something else driving her unstoppable momentum?
Now look, let's get to the WNBA, where Chicago Sky rookie forward Angel Reese was ejected from the game last night against the New York Liberty after drawing consecutive technical fouls. The ejection happened after Reese was called for her fifth foul and was, quote, disrespectfully addressing, end quote, official Charles Watson. Angel Reese is a rising star in the WNBA, drafted 7th overall by the Sky 2 months ago. On Monday, Reese addressed the media following that controversial technical foul on her teammate, Kennedy Carter, who shoved Caitlin Clark.
As Angel Reese's meteoric rise continued, admiration was quickly shadowed by a wave of speculation. Some fans and analysts began to wonder, could one athlete really dominate so completely, so fast? What began as quiet whispers online soon snowballed into a widespread rumor. Had Angel turned to steroids to reach such heights? Theories spread across social media and sports forums, with fans dissecting her game piece by piece. They questioned her explosive strength, her stamina, even her physical transformation over time. A few went so far as to scrutinize her social media posts, suggesting they might hide subtle clues of enhancement. Despite the lack of concrete evidence, speculation thrives when questions go unanswered. And the longer these rumors lingered, the faster they spread. It wasn't just fans anymore. Commentators and sports pundits began to circle the story, unable to resist the pull of a potential scandal surrounding a rising star. Interviews and talk shows started raising the same question. Was there truth behind the chatter, or was Angel simply paying the price of fame? The mystery only deepened, leaving many to wonder if her remarkable journey was heading toward a dark twist. But the real storm hadn't hit yet, because soon, one of the most influential voices in sports media would step in, and his words would pour fuel on an already raging fire.
50 most influential sports figures. Listen to this, who's on this list. Simone Biles, Don Staley, Candace Parker, Angel Reese, Asia Wilson, Juju Watkins.
There's one player that is the common denominator. It's the one that you've jumped off the bandwagon, and I have to be the Asian driver steering it back on course. All of this has to do with Caitlin Clark.
Did you just listen to that? They're all virtually from the WNBA. A league that didn't matter 3 months ago now has 8 of the most influential people.
Just as the rumors about Angel Reese were reaching a boiling point, a familiar voice in sports media entered the conversation. None other than Stephen A. Smith. Known for his unfiltered takes and headline-grabbing opinions, Stephen A. has never been one to shy away from controversy. Love him or hate him, when he speaks, people listen, and this time was no exception. On one of his broadcasts, Stephen A. weighed in on the growing speculation surrounding Angel. He didn't outright accuse her of anything, but the way he framed his comments left fans buzzing. He hinted that athletes under the spotlight, especially those as talented as Angel, face enormous pressure, and that pressure can sometimes lead to choices that don't exactly follow the rules. He never mentioned Angel by name in a direct accusation, but the implication was enough. For many, it felt like he was pointing a subtle finger in her direction, or at least acknowledging that something might be happening behind the scenes. The reaction was immediate and explosive. Social media lit up, with fans either rallying to defend Angel or questioning whether Stephen A.'s cryptic words held some truth. By addressing the rumor, even indirectly, he amplified it to an entirely new level, putting Angel under even more scrutiny. Suddenly, this wasn't just idle gossip. With a major media personality fanning the flames, it felt like a full-blown story. But what exactly did Stephen A. mean? Was he hinting there was truth behind the steroid whispers, or was he simply talking about the pressures every top athlete faces? As the debate raged on, the spotlight shifted back to Angel. Would she respond to Stephen A.'s comments and set the record straight, or would her silence only make the rumors grow louder?
Angel Reese is to be completely believed that there's no hate, they both get along, they're cool with each other, they're high-end competitors, etc., etc. And you also are old enough to know that in this society, whether they want to admit it or not, they don't like seeing somebody black coming at somebody white who is a beloved star of theirs. But you've known they were coming for you when you were waving your hands in your face to mock Caitlin Clark when you were beating her for the national championship.
With the rumor mill spinning and Stephen A. Smith's words stirring the fire, all eyes turned to Angel Reese. Would she finally break her silence, or let the accusations linger unanswered? The pressure was mounting. Fans, reporters, and even fellow athletes were waiting to see how she would respond. But instead of releasing a statement, Angel appeared unfazed. She carried on as usual, posting moments from her life and basketball journey on social media, as if the rumors didn't even exist. To casual fans, it looked like business as usual. But to those watching closely, her silence spoke volumes. Every post was dissected. A photo of her on the court, captioned about strength through adversity, was read by some as a subtle response to the controversy. Others saw her refusal to address the rumors head-on as confidence, or even defiance, like she didn't need to defend herself. Still, the lack of clarity only deepened the speculation. Was she refusing to dignify baseless gossip, or carefully avoiding controversy? Her supporters argued she was taking the high road, while critics claimed her silence raised more questions than answers. Either way, her decision not to engage directly kept the mystery alive, and, in a strange way, made the story even more compelling. The public remained divided, anticipation growing with every game and every post. Would Angel finally speak out? Or would she let her performance on the court do all the talking? One thing was clear: the controversy was far from over. And the next twist in this story was about to catch everyone by surprise.
So let me share it with you.
Okay.
The 7 straight double-doubles. No other rookie in WNBA history has done that. So let us get your initial reactions to making history here today.
Man, I'm just happy we finally won. And at home, it's super exciting, obviously, for myself. And I try to give myself some grace and tell myself I'm doing a good job, but I have so much more to grow. And I'm just excited to be in this league and just excited to win some more.
As Angel Reese's silence kept everyone guessing, reactions exploded from all sides. Social media became a battlefield, with fans, critics, and fellow athletes passionately weighing in. On one side, backlash grew louder. Some argued that her refusal to respond only deepened suspicions, claiming that if she truly had nothing to hide, she would have addressed the rumors immediately. Harsh comments questioned her integrity, while online debates dissected her every performance, searching for evidence to support the accusations. But just as the criticism escalated, so did the support. Many believe the entire controversy was nothing more than an attempt to discredit a young woman thriving in a competitive, often unforgiving sport. Fellow athletes, coaches, and even celebrities rallied behind her, pointing out the relentless pressure young stars like Angel face, and questioning whether these rumors were just another case of unfair scrutiny. They insisted that her accomplishments should speak for themselves, and that silence could be her way of refusing to validate false claims. One of the strongest offenses came from a close friend and teammate, who declared publicly, "Angel doesn't need to prove anything to anyone. She's gotten this far because she's one of the hardest working players out there." That statement ignited a wave of solidarity, with fans and friends posting messages of encouragement and celebrating her character. As the support poured in, the conversation began to shift. Many started questioning whether the rumors were ever worth the attention they had been given. Still, the shadow lingered. For some, doubts remained, hanging over her achievements. For others, the controversy only strengthened their admiration, seeing Angel as a symbol of resilience under public fire. What became undeniable was this: the scandal had reshaped Angel's journey in ways no one could have predicted, dividing opinions and cementing her place at the center of one of the most heated conversations in college basketball.
When I think about it, it's a neck-and-neck race. It's not a foregone conclusion. The fact that Angel Reese is in the mix is a beautiful, beautiful thing, with all the notoriety that's been thrown in the direction, Eminem, for Caitlin Clark. But that's where I want to go with this. This is the biggest thing that we have to applaud about Angel Reese. She goes out in the midst of all of this pub and notoriety being thrown in the direction of a Caitlin Clark. And everybody is talking about, yeah, but it's Caitlin Clark and everybody else. Well, Angel Reese said, nah, it ain't Caitlin Clark and everybody else. It's me too. And then showed up on national television, showed up last night, and down 15, having already lost 2 games to Caitlin Clark already this year, brings her team back, puts it on her shoulders.
Angel Reese has had a whirlwind transition, from the tournament to the draft to joining Chicago. She admitted it's been non-stop and hasn't fully sunk in yet. But despite the fast turnaround, she sees it as a blessing and says she's ready for the challenge.